You can stand up there.
Okay.
You come this way a little bit. Thank you.
Okay. Yep.
We're good. That's the A-cam.
Okay, and hi, I'm Dan Rowe. I'm from the Sony Airpeak Group in North America. In front of me is the Sony Airpeak drone. It's a heavy lift drone because it'll carry as much as 5.5 pounds and be able to fly and keep to spec with speed. Sony came up with Airpeak as a tool for cinema enthusiasts and photography enthusiasts. And the idea is you can take Sony's high-end single frame cameras. So considered a heavy lift drone because of the 5.5 pound payload capacity. This drone is unique in that there are about 100 combinations of camera frame and lens that we can put on Airpeak, and the pilot has access to the settings on the camera while in flight. So if he's gone for a particular shot, wants to try for something a little bit different, it's not a matter of having to land the drone anymore. He can make the adjustments to the camera while flying and go right in for a second shot without having to reset the camera. The components and the drone itself, even the motors and the propellers, are Sony proprietary products. They're made and manufactured in Japan, and we are NDAA compliant, and that's something really compelling right now in the field of drones. The propellers are unique in that they're carbon fiber on the interior and they have a laminate cover, which keeps them both very lightweight and very, very tough. The idea of using this as a tool for cinema is just part of it now. We're being discovered by enterprise customers, whether it's energy or cellular, and it's often used now as a drone system to inspect those kinds of assets. The idea that you can fly an 8K 50 megapixel camera is really helpful for people that are inspecting high tension lines and cellular towers, because you don't have to get right next to the towers to get the shot you want. With 8K and 50 megapixel, you're able to punch in on the actual photo and see what you need to see. Sometimes things as small as a cotter pin are what they're looking at in these inspections. So the idea of having a camera that's this powerful on the job is a fantastic idea. We have a very sophisticated collision avoidance. In fact, it comes equipped with 8 stereoscopic optical sensors. It also comes with an infrared on the top and infrared on the bottom, and it creates a point cloud around it as it's flying, so even if it happens to lose GNSS, the point cloud will help the drone understand where it is, and it will keep flying at that point. Even to the place where if it flies into a tunnel and loses GNSS, it will make a corner and come out the other side, staying in the middle of the tunnel from the beginning all the way through to the end when it comes back out.
What's the biggest lens you can put on it?
The biggest lens that we recommend with this is one of our lenses, the 85 millimeter lens. But there's over 100 combinations of camera and lens that we can use from our line alone, and once again have access to all the settings on the camera while in flight. The radio controller that the pilot would use, you complete it by adding an iPad or an iPhone, and any number of iPads all the way up to the iPad Pro. It's extremely ergonomic and easy to handle and easy to use. The sticks are right at thumb, and the you can set the functions of the other buttons on the front of the controller to do just about anything you want with the drone and its performance while flying.
What's the range?
The range spec that we commit to is 1.2 miles. That's for both the video signal and for the radio control signal.
Do the arms go up and down?
You can set the landing gear to raise and lower at just about any time during the flight. It comes equipped with a setting at 10 feet, and it will raise to 10 feet. The landing gear will come up on either side, and then the drone will fly off and execute its mission.
How many batteries are inside?
There are 2 batteries that are inside the drone, keeping it flying. They are quick change. You can hot swap the batteries, bring out the used ones, slide in the new ones one at a time, and you're off again without ever having to shut the drone down. So I'm Dan. I'm from Sony Airpeak again, North America.